In this video, we're going to learn how to add video to your page. So there's a few things I need to go over first, explain. Before you can add a video to the website, it has to be on the official ORU Vimeo channel. And so you'll need to contact the ORU video team to get your video approved and uploaded. Once you get your video uploaded to the official ORU Vimeo page, then you're ready to add it to your page. So the first thing you need to do is you need to have the Vimeo link to the video. So this needs to be the actual public Vimeo link. So sometimes there's a way you can have the video uploaded in a way that's not like listed, as I think the terminology. So it's on the site. If you have the URL, you can look at it, but it's not ready for anyone to see and it's not public. So you need to make sure that when you ask the video team to upload the video, that when you're ready, that it's public and they let you know. And then you can start on this, because if you don't, an error message will pop up, and then obviously you don't want that to show up on your page. So let's pretend you already sent in your video. It's been approved. It's public. So the link is ready to go. So now we're going to go to Vimeo.com and then Oral Roberts University. Okay. So Vimeo.com, Oral Roberts University, all one word, all lowercase. All one word, all lowercase. So for training purposes, we're just going to select a random video, but you would obviously look for your video, or if you send it to the video team, they can just email you back the link. But what we look for is, I'll use God You Are Faithful. So once you find the video, you need to click here on the actual text. That'll load its actual page. And so what you want to do from here is copy this. So I'm Command C for copy. Now we're back on our page. So I clicked on the tab. This brought us back here. And again, as always, you need to make sure that you are on the edit tab. And you know you're on the edit tab because it's underlined with this orange bar. And then you're going to look for main content, and you're going to click that. So now we need to have our own separate line just for the video. So we're going to go to the last line right here and then hit enter. So now we have our own clean line just for this. And so what we need to do now is something a little different from what we've been doing so far in this training. Everything else so far has just been extremely basic text editing, and then creating links, and then finding where the page is. But now we're going to use a more advanced feature of Omni, which is called snippets. And snippets are just a way to create more advanced components that would normally have to be done using HTML, but now you can do it in a much easier, much simpler way. So that's what we're going to do. So the first thing you're going to do is find this puzzle icon. And this is the snippets. So right here in the filter, we're looking for, it's called the responsive embed video. So we're just going to type in video. And then now we see the different types of video snippets you can use. But again, we need the responsive embed video. This is going to be your best bet. So once we have that selected, we're going to click insert. Okay. So this is a snippet. The snippets in the back end of Omni will look like a table. This one happens to be a 1 row, 1 column table, so it doesn't look much like a table. But as you can see, it has things like you can add a row, or you can see it says table properties. So this is a table. And then once you hit save and once the page is published, the coding will do its its work, and then on the front end, it'll look totally different. It'll look just like the component is supposed to look like. That's what a snippet does. So here, all we need to do is copy and paste the Vimeo URL to our video. So we already copied it earlier. So now we just need to hit Command V if you're on a Mac, and it'll paste right there. So again, as you see, now one thing to note, if you see a Vimeo link, I don't know, something like this, if it has some numbers, then a slash, and then more numbers, it's not fully public yet. And so what'll happen is you'll run into some issues and it won't work. So then you'll need to contact the video team and have them make it public for you. We have everything ready now. We just need to save it. I'm going to click save. And voila, you now have a video where a URL once used to be. Now, a few things to note. This is set to take up the full width of the container. So from here to about here is how wide this section is, where you can put your content. Of course, this other part is the sidebar. So it'll take that up, but this is also responsive, meaning if you're on a mobile device, you'll still be able to see all of the video. If it's not responsive, you'll know, because when it goes to mobile, it'll cut off, some of the video on the right side. You won't be able to see the whole picture. So that's how you know it's responsive. So what we want to do now is, as always, we want to test to make sure that it's working right. So everything looks good in the preview. So what we want to do is click the play button. There you go. So you just want to make sure it's working. Plays good. Of course, you can do full screen. And then, of course, you would just hit escape, or you can just hit exit full screen. And there you go. A few things to add. Whenever you use video on the mobile devices and on desktop, especially mobile devices, you cannot have it to autoplay. And that's a decision made by the browsers. So by Google Chrome, by Microsoft, by Firefox, whoever. That's a decision that was made by them. But you can have the video pop up, and then it's an easy thing on a mobile device or on a desktop just to hit play. And this, I don't know if you guys all remember when you used to get to a website and there was just this music blasting and it was annoying. The browsers found out that people don't like that, and they go away from websites that do that. So they decided not to allow that to happen anymore. So if you are seeing a fully functioning, a fully working video, then you successfully added a video, and you can now move on to the next video.